So do you know that it is not an offense for somebody to owe you money? Or even if you borrow the person money and the person knows that you borrow that person money, or you offered a service and now the person is not picking your call, or the person acknowledges that yes, they owe you money or they collected money from you, but they don't even want to pay back, or they are giving you numerous excuses. And welcome back to the channel. On this episode of Legally Joy, I'm going to be showing you how you can recover money from a debtor in Nigeria legally. Now, let's get right to it. Now, the first thing you need to know is don't resort to self-help, because the law frowns at self-help, which means that don't go by yourself to go and be knocking on the person's door or harassing the person or even sending threatening messages to the person. So people even go as far as inviting the person to the shrine or taking the person to the police station. The police does not have power against matter that has to do that is civil. Okay, the person has acknowledged that yes, I owe you money, I bought something for you, I have not paid you back. It is not a criminal offense. Okay, so and usually they will not even be able to recover the money for you the way they are supposed to recover it. In most cases it just dies down. So here is three ways you can easily recover your money. The first one is by a written agreement. Let's say you had an agreement on ground, you did the proper thing, right? You did an agreement, and in that agreement, it will usually state if there's a dispute or you cannot come to an agreement or you can't pay the money when you're supposed to pay it, there will be like an outline of how you can recover that money. Usually, it's by mediation before you resort to court, or there are usually steps you have to take or things you are supposed to do. So just follow what the written agreement talks about. So, this second step, let's just assume that there was no written agreement. It was done orally and you had this agreement that you'll borrow the person money and the person will refund it, and the person has not refunded the money back. That is not a problem. This is where the demand letter comes into play. Number two is you write a demand letter to the person. I'm going to leave a sample draft of a demand letter in the description box so that you can easily take that and do that. So that demand letter, you are going to state the name of the person, the address, the money that the person is owing you, the stipulated time when the person is supposed to pay back. It can be 7 days, it can be 14 days. Just put the time that you want and then put a clear outline of what you will do legally if that person does not pay back. So here is a tip, okay? When you want to send that letter, make sure you don't send it by yourself or use somebody to send it. Send it by courier and then do two copies, one original copy and one photocopy. Let the dispatch, usually you can use a dispatch or a courier service. They'll drop the original with the person and then they will endorse or they'll sign the photocopy and bring back to you. Let it be that they acknowledge that they've received that letter. Now, the third step, which is the last step, is if they do not honor that letter, if after the time that you have given them to pay, either 7 days or 14 days, and they've not still paid the money back, what you need to do is engage the services of a lawyer. What the lawyer will do, let's just say, okay, when I say engage the services of a lawyer, I know a lot of people will be scared about the fees and all of that. But here is what you can do. There's what we call contingency fees, whereby you can, even if you don't have money to pay the lawyer, immediately, what you can do is you have an agreement with the lawyer so that when the lawyer recovers the money, the lawyer will get a percentage of the recovered money. So let's just say you just have money for the lawyer to file the matter in court. There's a system that we use to make it faster if it's for debt recovery. Okay, you can just tell the lawyer that okay, I don't have the money now, but we can agree for a contingency fee. So when the lawyer recovers the money, he takes the percentage. So usually that is what you can do. So don't be scared when I say engage a lawyer. Do not be afraid. Okay, so that's three easy steps you can recover your money from a debtor in Nigeria. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, put on a notification bell so each time I post a legal tip, you get notified. Don't forget to share this video and put your question in the comment section so that I can answer any of your questions in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Until